who's the liar and the deception, the prince of air. And I keep saying that. I think there's a misspelling. Yeah, it's it errors and big mistakes. Yeah, as in sins and things that are going to bring you to death and darkness. Because the light is life. Now, what is he always trying to get me to do? He's always trying to trick me into being cruel or mean or feeling punished or yeah, it's always tricks. And by the way, and sometimes I'm actually can I be impressed with the trickster's ways? Yeah, he's so tricky. So there's one trick. Yeah, his soul dyers. Yeah, his soul dyers are like all the ones that are deceived and in decept. Okay, so it's interesting because he wants me to talk about his ways and so forth and be angry and stuff. And here's the thing. It's not. It doesn't do it because what it does is it makes me see the things that God is doing. Which is immense because here's the thing. He is well aware that I will see it and I will find it. Here's the thing that I found today, which I'm not going to get into the depth of it, but there is something to do with a purchase with a company. Yeah, it's like let me just say there's a fly on the wall. Yeah, and that marked. Yeah, that fly mark is very deceptive. And here's one of the tricks I found. So I was wondering why is my account dropping below, and what it should be, and of course, here it is. And so I was to see this, and I was okay. So something interesting about the Satanic Weather Channel, yeah, the septic system, the swimming poo. Yeah, he tells you when the bigger blessings are coming just by how he's treating you the days prior. Okay, he's very big in deception. Now, here's the interesting part about some of the tricks. By the way, I still have this. I mean, I've been so broke. I have nothing sometimes. I mean, I really do. But when I say nothing, it's also I'm also saying everything. Yeah, I lack nothing, and it's interesting because I can get right down to like zero, and I'm still with God. I'm still a hero. Yeah, because in God is everything is of nothing, which is still everything. Yeah, and that's Jesus. And yeah, I'm family. Yeah, I'm a child of God. Okay, clarity, in which Satan is attacking at the most. Yeah, at the best time. I mean, yeah. So, what was I to see? What was I to see? Okay, this was funny. Okay, this was interesting too. Um, this is not on one occasion. This is on a few. So, Satan's to create doubt. The deception has a base. The attack is rooted in fears, doubt, faith. Yeah. Okay. Well, my faith is very strong. I will just say I don't know that it can. This is absolute faith. Okay, absolute, as in I know that everything God has shown and said is true. Okay. Now, when I say said, he is to speak in everything and all things, and every song is a song from God. And it's not just the song that's written by the author, because sometimes they don't even know what they're saying. This is interesting too, but this is beautiful. So I was shown conversations in advance. One day in particular, there was three, and there could have been more, but these were three that I was very easy to pick up on. Now, like I've told this story a few times, and in particular, there's one, and I don't want to give it up entirely, but there's a handshake, and it is to go wrong. And there is even a bit of an argument as to what is happening. But now I fully understand what was happening, what is happening. There was another one. And so these two occasions, there's three. The third was something that was rooted in the story, but it was for me to see that there's also something here with nothing. Okay, but it's fuller. But here's what God is also showing me. He is to tell me, and He is to show me something so that I know other things He's shown me, which are very exciting. Very good. They're still coming. Yeah. He doesn't show me things unless they're to be something that is to happen. He's not, there's reasons for everything. Well, He did something else to give me the same thing. And I hinted at it. I actually even said it. It's I'm not one to pronounce anything without having proof. So I am being a little bit sparing on this story. This part I want to say, and I'm not going to. I will just say, I told you so. I already did. I did tell you. Yeah. And I'm saying it again. It's a beautiful part of a story. And what I was to realize that the miracle wasn't necessarily for everyone else. It may be that it is, okay, because it is clearly a miracle. But I was to realize that, no, it was for me. Yes, because God's miracles are to tell a story to His glory. And this is an immense, very immense. Yeah. But note that what I'm saying is that He is once again with this reminder. Now, here's the thing. These are the things God does. I say I see them all the time. Yeah, I really do. There is nothing but faith from me. I have absolute. And here's the story to God's glory. And He knows that I know. He tells me. Yeah, there is subtle ways in which He is to tell me and profess things which are immense. And I share because I care. I truly do have love for the enemy. And the best way of saving their lives is for them to find belief. To know that God and Jesus and all that I have been saying that they've said is true. And when you know it's true, and when you have real belief, then I won't have to tell you a thing. Yeah, and that is the immense thing. This is such the best part of the story is when you go, oh, wow. And there's a round of hugs. Anyway, I truly have, I have a reminder today, and Satan's attacks they're so silly. But here's the thing, they are trying to affect my finance. Here's the thing about stealing everything I have. Was I have nothing. God made everything from nothing. I have God. Okay? So you cannot there's nothing you can take from me. Ta-da! There it is! Have it! Yeah. And here's the thing. It's the life that I go to, which is a gift from God. Yeah, the one from the new covenant, which is a gift in Jesus and belief. And this is the one I keep trying to get the enemy to pay attention to. And I will not stop. God even said, this is His audible voice. He says, you do not quit. Yeah. Yeah, and so, does He lie? No. So the patience and the faith and my strength in love and kind ways, yeah, I do not quit.